Yes, coming to the continuation of the problems again. Last session we have taken about the two problems based on the binomial distribution formula. Some other problems, as I said, I will discuss. So 5 cards are drawn successively with replacement from a pack of 52 cards. So about the trials, how many trials we have to take? It's about the 5 card. Then what is the value of n? It's a n is equal to 5. Solution: n is equal to 5. Now the question is based on find the probability that spade. So the question is based on spade. It means the p value will be taken based on spade. So p is equal to how many spades are there? So you just remember 13 will be spade, 13 will be club, 13 will be a diamond, and 13 will be a heart. So you just add it, you are going to get 52. Okay. So p will be 13 upon 52 because total cards will be 52. So if you want, you can cancel out 13 ones are 13 fours are. Then what will be the q? How to simplify? 52 minus 13 you can take, or else 1 by 4 is there na, you just replace 4 minus 1, it's a 3. 3 upon 4. How to take? 1 by 4, 4 minus 1, it's a 3, 3 by 4. Now first bit, p of x is equal to 5. So in the formula, you know the formula, NCK, that is n value is how much? 5, 5C5, p value is 1 by 4, 1 by 4 to the power of 5, and q value is 3 by 4 whole to the power of 5 minus 5, it's a 0. See, in this case there is no basis or same power must be added. It's a 1 by 4, it's a 3 by 4. But for the previous two problems we are getting that one, so we have taken the common factor. If you are not getting, keep that much as it is. 5C5 means 1, I will replace this one, 1 by 4 to the power of 5, 3 by 4 to the power of 0 means it's a 1 again. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So final answer will be 1 by 4 whole to the power of 5. So second bit we will move. If you want, you can take 4 is multiplied 5 times. 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4, like that. I think it will get again 1024. Next, second bit. What is second bit? Only 3 cards are spade. It means n value will be 5 and k value will be 3. P of x is equal to 3. In the formula 5C3, if you want, I will write the formula here. NCK p to the power of k, q to the power of n minus k. In this only I am substituting. Okay, n value is 5, k value is 3 I had taken because 3. You got the p value as 1 by 4 because 13 upon 52. 13 ones are 13 fours are. Why I have taken 13? 13s are the spades. This is 3, 3 by 4. 3 by 4, 5 minus 3, it's a 2. So 5C3, 1 by 4 upon whole to the power of 3 into 9 by 16. So if you want, you can stop here itself, or else you can simplify for 5C3 value. It's a small value, you can simplify, or else left it out. No, doesn't matter in the examination, anyhow they will provide the marks. Next, third bit. P of none is a spade. None means 0. P of x is equal to 0, which is equal to 5C0 in this formula. 1 by 4 to the power of 0, 3 by 4 to the power of 5 minus 0, it's a 5. And anything to the power of 0 means it's a 1. 5C0 means also 1. Anything to the power of 0 means 1. So final answer will be 3 up by 4 whole to the power of 5. 3 upon 4 whole to the power of 5 is your final answer, and it's a repeated question again. I have written one more question on the board. A person buys a lottery ticket in 50 lotteries. So one of the person is there, he is going to buy the lottery tickets. Out of how many lottery tickets were there? 50. So what is your n value? You are going to get n value as 50. Okay. Each of which is winning a chance is a prize is 1 upon 100. So its probability already mentioned. The winning will means it's a p value. P will be 1 by 100. So if this is his winning chances, what is the failure chances? 100 minus 1, 99. Q will be 99 upon 100. Now what is the probability that he will win a prize? At least 1. At least 1 means P of x value should be greater than 1. You had to take increasing order where up to n value is present. N is present up to 50. So it's very difficult to write. In that case, what is the probability range? The probability range will be, okay, how you are going to take this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on up to. This is x value indicates random variable. In the random variable, 0 will also come. So this is somewhat complicated to write. So because of that, this is a higher value, it is there 50. So because of that, 1 to 50 you are writing. Instead of that, you can write 1 minus P of x is equal to 0. Why I am taking 1 minus? Always you have to prepare whenever if the higher value is there. 1 is a probability maximum range is there. 1 minus, how to write? 1 minus P of x is equal to 0. Why I have taken P of x is equal to 0? Because 1 to 50 you have to move. In that 0 you are lefting. So subtract with the probability range. 1 minus P of x is equal to 0. So keep 1 minus, substitute in that formula again. You know the formula. NCK, P to the power of k, Q to the power of n minus k. This is our formula. N value is how much? 50. 50 C 0 because k value is 0. P value is 1 up by 100 whole to the power of 0. Q value is 99 by 100 whole to the power of 50. So therefore this implies 1 minus NC0 means 1, anything to the power of 0 means 1. The final answer will be 99 by 100 whole upon 99 by 100 whole to the power of 50. See, if you multiply 99 to the power of 50 in your calculator, it will be show error because we are going to use the 8 digit or 12 digit calculator in our annual examination. So you can left it out this much only. Second one is a exactly ones. In this formula, write k value is 1. Second bit, P of x is equal to 1, 50C1, 1 upon 100 whole to the power of 1, Q value is 99 by 100, 50 minus 1 it's a 49, 50C1 means 50, 1 upon 100 whole to the power of 1 means 1 upon 100, it's a 99 by 100 whole to the power of 49, 0 with the 0 cancel out, 5 ones are 5 twos are. So final answer will be 1 by 2, 99 by 100 whole to the power of 49. In some problems I have simplified, the choice is yours. You can stop here itself also, or else here, or else here. If the calculation is easy, you just simplify. Third bit, at least twice. P of x greater than or equal to 2. See, from the 2 to you have to move 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on up to 50. It's a complicated. So from 2 to 50, you are lefting the number 1 and as well as 0. Subtract with that one probability range. 1 minus P of x is equal to 0 plus P of x is equal to 1. Why I have taken? Because at least twice means you have to move 2 to 50. 2 to 50, in that you are lefting 1 and 0. Subtract with probability range. 1 minus 0, that is formula 50C0, 1 upon 100 to the power of 0, Q value we got 99 by 100 whole to the power of 50 minus 0, it's a 50, plus just now I got this one x is equal to 1. If you want, you can take 50C1 1 upon 100 whole to the power of 1. It's a 99 by 100 whole to the power of 49. You can left this much also, or else simplify, because combination is easy. NC0 means 1, anything to the power of 0 means 1. It's a 99 upon 100 whole to the power of 50, plus this is 50C1. See here this value directly I will write 1 by 2 99 upon 100 whole to the power of 49. So you can take 99 by 100 whole to the power of 49 is a common, then 1 plus 1 by 2, all those things, or else you can left it out this much only. And this is one of the important problem, again repeated question. Okay, thank you. See, one more important question I have written. Find the probability of getting 5 exactly twice in 7th rows of a die. It means this is our n value, because this is a trial. N is equal to how much? 7. N is equal to 7. What is P they are asking? In a die, this is our die, in the die we have to get 5. So we know that if it a die means how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many times 5 has written? Only 1. So P value will be 1 upon 6, because 5 is written only one time, and total number, that is 6. Q. So this is this minus this, you take 6 minus 1, it's a 5 by 6. Now what they are asking? Find the probability of, this is n, P value we got, 7th rows we got, exactly twice they are asking. It means K value will be 2. It means K value will be 2. P of x is equal to 2. In the formula 7C2 NCK. Recall the formula please. I have not written the formula for every time, because you have to remember in your mind. 7C2 1 by 6 to the power of 2. This value you have to write base whatever is there. Now subtract, Q value will be this 5 by 6, 7 minus 2, it's a 5. So it's a small value, we will simplify. 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 2 factorial, it's a 5 factorial into 2 factorial in the NCR formula. 1 by 36, it's a higher value, better keep 5 by 6 whole to the power of 5. So this simplify 765 factorial by 5 factorial into 2 into 1, that is 2 itself. 1 upon 36, 5 by 6 whole to the power of 5. 5 factorial, 2 1s are 2 3s are, 7 3s are 21. So 21 into 1 by 36, this is 1 by 36, that is the bigger value. 5 by 6 whole to the power of 5. If you want, you can write to look nice, 21 upon 36 into 5 by 6 whole to the power of 5. This is also one of the repeated question. Okay, we will take one more problem. So I written one of the problem again. Find the probability of throwing at most 2 sixes. This is K value, because at most is there. In 6 throws, this is n value of a single die. So in the question n value we got. What about P value? We are dealing about the 6. So in the die, the 6 will return how many times? Only one time. Therefore P value will be 1 upon 6. N is equal to 6. P value will be, we are dealing about this 6, and on the die, how many times 6 will be written? Only one time. It's a 1 upon 6. Q value will be this minus this, 6 minus 1, it's a 5, 5 upon 6. P of at most 2 sixes means x lesser than or equal to 2. 2 you have to take, 1 you have to take, 0 you have to take. P of x is equal to 2 plus P of x is equal to 1 plus P of x is equal to 0. So 2 means it's a 6C2, 1 by 6 to the power of 2, 5 by 6 to the power of 6 minus 2, it's a 4, plus 6C1 because 6 rows into 1 by 6 to the power of 1. How much the suffix is there, that much you take, 1 into 5 by 6 whole to the power of 6 minus 1, it's a 5, plus 6C0, 1 by 6 to the power of 0, 5 by 6 to the power of 6. So this is 6C2. 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2, 4 factorial into 2 factorial. It's a 1 upon 36. It's a higher value. Keep as it is. 6C1 means 6. 1 upon 6, it's a higher value, keep as it is, 5 by 6 to the power of 5, 6C0 means 1, anything to the power of 0 is also 1, then it will be 5 by 6 whole to the power of 6. So further simplify. So these are the important problems I am taking, that is repeated problems. So many problems are there in your textbook, you just follow that one with the same method. But these are repeated and important. 6, 5, 4 factorial by 4 into 2, that is 4 factorial into 2, it's a 1 upon 36, it's a 5 by 6 whole to the power of 4, this with the this cancel out. So it's a 5 by 6 whole to the power of 5 plus 5 by 6 whole to the power of 6. 4 factorial, 2 ones are 2 threes are, it's a 15 upon 36. So 5 by 6 whole to the power of 4 plus 5 by 6 whole to the power of 5 plus 5 by 6 whole to the power of 6. See, if you want, you can take 5 by 6 whole to the power of 4 is a common factor because that is only the least power, or else you can left it out this much itself. So today's class we have learned about the how to solve the binomial distribution problems. So many problems are there, as I said, these are the important problems I have taken. You just try to solve the other problems. Okay, thank you.